want to teach you in this video not only how to define who your client is, right? But how to hit the target every time. Bow. So if you could do me a quick, huge favor and click that subscribe button, we're gonna get into it because we talk about videos like this all the time. And this channel, what you can expect from me is to not only go through different industry breakthroughs, different skills and productivity hacks, but more importantly, the mindset and the things that it takes. Because a lot of times when it comes to business, we overcomplicate things. And today, everything is all about a number, but it's deeper than that. And so in this video, I'm gonna uncover what it is that you need to do and proven, this isn't a theory, this is proven strategies on how to choose and define your ideal client. You have to define who it is that you're trying to capture the attention of. So you need to define the target. You need to define who is this video, who is this content geared towards reaching. It cannot reach the masses, and it can't be too bland where you're trying to impress and cater to everybody, because then you're not going to reach nobody. Often, a lot of people own a business on social media. They mess this up every time. They're trying to get clients. They're trying to make sales. And the rookie mistake that most people make when trying to do this is they try to sell on the first attempt. They try to go viral, and they try to just do the things that make them popular, and they're loud, but all the noise is getting ignored. And so I want to teach you in this video not only how to define who your client is, right? But how to hit the target every time. Bow. So if you could do me a quick, huge favor and click that subscribe button, we're gonna get into it because we talk about videos like this all the time. And this channel, what you can expect from me is to not only go through different industry breakthroughs, different skills and productivity hacks, but more importantly, the mindset and the things that it takes. Because a lot of times when it comes to business, we overcomplicate things. And today, everything is all about a number, but it's deeper than that. And so in this video, I'm gonna uncover what it is that you need to do and proven, this isn't a theory, this is proven strategies on how to reach your ideal client. See, when you're getting into this game, you got to realize that you started a business to serve somebody. You create content because you're trying to, one, impress, or not even impress, but tell your story. You're trying to reach somebody. So you have to reverse engineer that process. And so we're going to walk through. I'm actually going to use my book. Yeah, I wrote a book, bestseller. Make sure you go check it out, but that's not what I'm here to do. I'm not here to sell to you. You see, that's the mistake that we all make. We try to sell too early. That's not the goal here. My goal here is just to serve, and that should be yours too. So I'm gonna go through some key terms that came out in this book that I want to share with you. And if you're interested, you know, I'm a generous person. I always am. I'm never afraid to give out something to serve, because I believe in serving, right? Asking, you know, giving first, asking later. So if you are interested, you want the link to that book, just DM me or comment below, and I'll make sure I'll get this to you. So one of the things that we walk through in this book is more of a guide, is how to choose and define your ideal client. You have to define who it is that you're trying to capture the attention of. So you need to define the target. You need to define who is this video, who is this content geared towards reaching. It cannot reach the masses, and it can't be too bland where you're trying to impress and cater to everybody, because then you're not going to reach nobody. So you have to define what it is. And how do you do that? First, you have to define more so the characteristics. What are their pain points, right? Meaning, what is it they're struggling with, right? What is it that you can help them resolve, improve, or give an experience towards that the market currently isn't, or a unique approach to how you can, right? That's one way. Another way is to define what it is that you want to offer them that can help resolve that pain point or give that experience that they have going on, right? You want to define what is their demographics, meaning like what is the age group, what is the maybe it's a cultural thing, maybe the location, are they online? More importantly, let's just simplify. I'm not going to get into all those matrix because we're going to keep it simple. I'm going to make sure you're not sitting here watching this over, it's not something where you got to watch a 30-minute video. We don't need 30 minutes to teach this. We're going to get straight to it, like I said. So get straight to the point and be human, more importantly, because that's all they care about. Ask yourself this: what can I do to serve them? Where are they located? Meaning, where do they hang out? Because a lot of the times people shoot things out there and then they end up having this loud echo. And the reason they have an echo is they're putting out great things, but it doesn't reach people because they're not in that criteria. So if you don't put out things that, is directly oriented to your ideal client or customer that you want to serve, and you don't put it into a place of where they're at, it's going to get ignored. So you have to put things out. Like, for example, if you're doing a YouTube video, you need to put out something that caters to who it is you're trying to reach. Anytime, if you think about this, a lot of people, they put out this bland message in hopes of going viral. And the thing about viral and popularity, it doesn't last. Think about, I don't want to reveal how old I am, but remember that guy from American Idol who did the she bangs and all that stuff? Like, it may be a little bit outdated, but you don't know anything about him now, right? We know him for that one thing. But when it comes to your customer, when it comes to your ideal client, you want to show up regularly so they can build a trust and rapport with you, and they can say, hey, I can rely on this this content, and what it is that this person releases, that I want to see it every single time. Just like your favorite musician or artist, when they put something out, you want to see the new album. All right. A lot of the times when it comes to these artists that are vetted, that last in their careers, and even these YouTubers that you see that have these huge followings, right? I want you to even think about it like this. A lot of the times what happens is they have these consistent reviews because they do a consistent action, and those same people tune in over and over and watch those specific videos or that person because that is their person. That is what they're used to. That's what they enjoy. And they continue to put out content that caters to them because they're no longer trying to just reach any and everybody, or they're not trying to just figure it out. See, those are two different objectives. You have to get clear with your objective. You have to be clear with who it is that you're trying to reach, and you have to consistently show up in areas where they're going to be present. And you also want to go into their situation. Like, a lot of times when people create something, they start to create something that may be I'm gonna give you a simple example. People will price their jersey or their products or services way too low. And the reason they do that is because they think that it's gonna get more customers. But what really happens is, a lot of the times, unless that is your customer, you're trying to be a Walmart, there is already a Walmart, you don't need to be the next one. You want to put out something that shows the value, because people make decisions off of how they feel, their emotions. So when you can cater content and things based off of their emotion, you're going to be able to gravitate them towards what it is that you have going on. This is known as a message. It's not about just marketing. See, marketing is when you're making noise. And if you are smart and talented in marketing, you'll be able to have a branded message, meaning, you have something such as a thumbnail. When it comes to YouTube, you have this great title that is easy to remember. It stands out. It sparks some type of emotion. That's going to be what grabs them in initially. And then hopefully it's entertaining what you're putting out. But the more you show up, the better you'll get. So you want to make sure that you're creating content that serves and caters to their needs and where they're at and what they want, actually. And then you want to more so put out there the end goal of what they can expect. Like, for example, in this video, I gave you an idea what to expect towards going through this. So make sure you watch this throughout. I also gave you a quick ask of, hey, can you please do that? That's known as a call to action, but that's not really my call to action. That's just the initial one so that I can add value to you regularly. That's the whole goal of that. Meaning you want to have a reason behind every result that you want to reach. So if you want more subscribers, then you have to have a reason on how to get that. If you want to watch and get more views and more view times, you have to more so insinuate that by telling people what they can expect so they don't waste their time and jump in and out of your video and they actually watch it through like you're doing right now, right? I'm telling you right now, do not go off of this because I'm gonna be dropping nothing but golden nuggets in this video. There's no holding back. We're going deep. And I'm telling you, I wanna give you content that you normally would pay for free, because that's what we're all about, adding value. So, asking yourself, where are they at? So if your customer is somebody who, or your ideal client, or your audience, I should say better, because we don't want to be transactional, especially in today's age. Anything that is too transactional gets thrown away because they already got enough of those. All right. So you want to more so ask, where are they? Are they on Threads? Are they on Instagram? And don't try to fit into a space where you don't necessarily fit, because if you don't enjoy doing content of that is okay. That's another video. I'm actually gonna put a video on here where you can go click and check that out afterwards, or rewind back to this. You definitely wanna miss this, but I am gonna add that card in this. And this is a video where I teach you on the importance of repetition and creating content that is catered around your preferences and what you do, whether you're a writer, whether you are a video or a creative content person who likes to do pictures or whatever that is. You wanna make sure you show up that way and you can creatively do it. And we're going to talk about videos on how to leverage other content you create, but that's a whole different topic. Again, I don't want to give you information overload. I want to make sure you could take these gems, you can keep watching this to get through it, and you're able to say, yo, he's speaking music to my ears. That's what this is all about, making this fun. Because when you're on your own in this journey, and it gets lonely, we get stuck in here. We start thinking too much because we got so much out here that it ends up taking our attention, and we get gravitated to the point where we forget to put what we need to get on. And that's the whole point of this video, is that you take action. That's what all my content is about. You taking action and showing up better than you did when you came in. And if I accomplished that goal, if you could do me a huge favor and a solid, if you could comment below, create, to know that I'm doing my thing and you want to be a part of this family, click that subscribe button and also comment and indicate that below, because that encourages people like myself to keep showing up and wanting to show up, to know that my message is touching you some way and somehow. All right. So notice we didn't go through all that stats and fancy stuff, right? So I'm gonna give you a very simple message. I want you to write this on a piece of paper, and if you want to go through these steps, you can always get the book. It's simple, it's right here. This is it, it's on Amazon, yep. But it's still helping people to this day, and I also got some other tools I'm gonna share with you. And again, I'm not forcing you. If this works for you, if you feel it makes sense for you, then you go check it out. And if not, just keep watching stuff like this for free, because I'm gonna deliver value no matter what. I'm gonna keep showing up because that's who I enjoy serving. Entrepreneurs who are solopreneurs on their own, stuck in their heads, and they're looking for a way out because they depend on content like this. So the best way I can do is by showing up for you guys, because I was that person in your shoes. And one of the things that we need to do is create systems, especially when you're a solopreneur, on how to navigate your situation. Not a Gary Vee situation where you spend all these hours because you don't have a team like that. Not all these fancy people, because you're wired differently. You're different. You know, you don't like structure, but you like to create something that makes sense for you. And so with this game, you know, there's no roadmap to success. You know, when it comes to you, you need something created from where you are and what you have. So whether you have 10 G's stacked in the bank, 100,000, well, most likely we wouldn't be here, but you got 10 G's stacked in the bank, or you got $1 in negative balance. If you got those two situations going on, you probably want to watch this video, because this is free gems and game on how you can get there. All right. Especially if you haven't reached that six-figure mark yet in your business over and over, which I have done several times, and helped people form just zero ideas where they had a skill and talent, things that they enjoy doing, into business operations. Some producing 7 figures, many producing 6. So I know what I'm talking about. I've been doing this for over 10 plus years, and I help add value to startups and normal individuals like yourself. But I don't think of us as normal, because we are a creative family. We're about creativity, creating things that don't exist, or helping us improve the world versus reinventing it. All right. And that's a little intro. I probably should have said that in the beginning. But in getting in saying that, define the needs of your ideal customer. right? What will your service or product or your channel, whatever it is that you're offering, do for them? What problems does your service or, product provide for them? Meaning, what is it that you're going to offer them? What will it do for them? And how does it work? How will it make an impact? Because that's all people care about. It WIFM is that station. What's in it for me, right? And then you want to know more about your customer situation, so that way when you're talking to them, when you're putting out information, you're putting out videos, it more so gravitates towards them because they can relate. When you create that relatability, you create a relationship with them. And then describe what they may be looking for. You have to be that solution. So as they're searching, get it. Everyone is searching. This is the information search age, where people go on YouTube to search. What are they searching? When they go on Instagram, what are they searching? Maybe they're engaging with somebody. You need to be regularly in the comments of that individual who has your idle client. I'm teaching you how to kind of steal clients, but we're not stealing, we're here to serve. Maybe that person isn't, but they're popular. You can be that person to form that relationship. The main thing is showing up so that you can create a relationship with them, an interaction. So how do you get them to your DM, to an email, to a one-on-one call, or to that sales link, right? And that's going to be in your captions. That's going to be in all these things. I actually have a lot of different tools. I'm gonna put some links for you guys to check out, because we have many. But I also have a special training I want you guys to check out, because if you don't have an irresistible offer, I have a training, a free training right now that I'm offering, where I walk you through step by step on how to do that, how to literally create an offer. When you have a product or service, see, there's a difference. A lot of people just have a product or a service. Hey, go to my website. I want to teach you how to create an offer that gets people to there, and the steps and the foundation, because that takes a little bit more time. That's about an hour and a half, 2-hour training. We meet regularly. We have a more insider group. I don't know what I'm saying right now. We have an insider group where we go through things like this, and we hold each other accountable, and we also hold your hand through the process. All right, definitely go check that out if that's you and it makes sense. But more so, asking yourself, what is the most important end goal through the consumption of your product or service that you have to offer? And then asking them, what do they struggle with most of the time that you can turn around? What is it that they're struggling with, or what is their current experiences, and more so how you can show up to change and resolve that through your product or service, your offer. And what sets you apart from the rest of the market? Just be honest. What makes you different? Is it speed? Is it simplicity? Is it experience? And then you want to define that. I'm going to give you this golden gem right here. As simple as it sounds, it is a big one. I actually will put up a comment I got from a actual client who said, hey, you made me an extra $2,500 just from following through with what you said. You could watch that. All right, I'm gonna actually pause for a moment so you can see that. All right, here you go. My idle client can best be described as someone in need of blank so that they can blank. What you're doing is you're defining who they are and what they're struggling with and what they're in need of, and how you show up for them. That simple message alone, when you have that in mind, I want you to ask yourself, how does this serve who it is that I'm looking to serve, and who is it that I'm serving with this? Don't try to do two different people and group them all together for your convenience. No, each customer needs its own specific statement, their own thing known as a campaign. A campaign known as like a marketing campaign, social media campaign, is based off of a specific messaging, a specific branding to gravitate those individuals to what it is that you're offering. All right, guys, I'm not gonna information overload y'all as promised, but if you are someone watching this video and you want more one-on-one attention and what it is that you're doing, and you're trying to build this business or create a offer, and you want a personalized approach that is affordable, I'm actually I'm only offering a few spots, one-on-one calls. First come, first serve basis. We're doing this every month. And if you're watching this video, click that link It's gonna literally say set up one-on-one call. We're gonna create a personalized implementation plan, and this is customized for you. I do this because I wish that things like this exist when I was around. And go check out Create with Vince, because we could create together if we're a good fit. And there's also several there's also several resources, tools, and you can access my other, groups and trainings and so forth from there. But more importantly, I'm gonna include that in the link below. If you found value in this video, make sure you go and comment below, and make sure you subscribe to this channel, because we're about to drop more gems like this regularly. I appreciate y'all watching this. Create, build, sustain all you do. It's your boy Vince. Thank you. One love. It all starts with you.